Hello, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to talk about not being so closed-minded, opening your mind up. What does it mean to be closed-minded? It's someone that isn't open to even hearing any other ideas, opinions, beliefs, arguments. It's just like their learning window is just completely shut, sealed, closed. There's nothing. But I do not believe that you cannot teach an old dog tricks. I believe you can teach anybody something new if they're willing to open their mind to learn it, right? So a lot of people think, though, like, oh, I'm so open-minded. It's like, oh, yeah? Okay. So let me say anything against what, you were taught, then all of a sudden, everything, nope, that won't work. This won't work. Negative Nancy. All of that is, I feel like, the same as being a closed-minded person. But if you really want to, see what it's like to live a different type of lifestyle than just the one you've always done, you're always doing the same thing, you always going to get what you get, right? Well, that's insanity. So to open your mind, my favorite way I like to explain it is like all of my knowledge is filled in with pencil. I know nothing. Seriously, I know nothing. What I know today, I could, say it's this way today, and tomorrow it's completely opposite. But that's because I don't have the answers. Did I write the book for the universe? Absolutely not. But what I do have a few insights on is how to maintain in the universe on a different level, different vibration to what I've been taught my whole life from society. So, for instance, my background, my astrology. I love astrology. No, I'm not a master in it. I don't know everything, so please don't question me, because I've realized that to find myself, I have to research me, right? So in doing that, I started with reading my zodiac. So I'm a Libra. Holla, October 6th. Love it. Favorite day of the year. And Libras, though, are we're people pleasers, they say, right? And we also are human lie detectors, whatever. I don't think that by being a Libra that makes you a better person, October 6th being the best thing. None of that, that's not what I'm saying. A lot of the stuff I say out loud, I don't filter very well sometimes, but the more aware you are, the more better it is, because how words are so powerful. I didn't really understand that either before, like I said in my last video, you can't just say nice things to people. You have to think nice things. You have to be nice. It's 100% through and through crazy. We always heard that stuff, but they always say, if you can't say anything nice, say nothing at all. Well, you're really not even supposed to think those bad things. Gosh, I'm still tripped up on that. But if you don't have a curious mind, and if somebody can just tell you, oh, this is what it is, and you're going to just go along with it regardless of your better self, everybody is intuitive. We all could be empaths if we choose to. An empath is somebody that is in tuned with themselves and the universe and everyone, the energies. I can feel people's feelings. People think I'm crazy, but I mean, based off of your behavior, body language, the energy you put off, it's not too difficult to really know what somebody's feeling and thinking. Back to focusing, though, on having an open mind. An open mind means that you are willing to learn outside of what you've been taught, outside of what you thought your beliefs were, right? I was raised Seventh-day Adventist in a church. Went to private school and everything. They said it wasn't right to eat meat and to definitely not eat pork or shellfish and blah, 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 blah. But it's the hardest part for me to believe and follow a religion or people is if you're telling me to practice this way. This is the way to get to heaven. This is the way of life. But yet you do evil, mean, hurtful things. How can I believe you and follow you and listen to you? I can't. It's impossible. You have to, I know it's an old saying, like, oh, do what I say, not what I do. But guess what? If you're not doing it, nobody's going to do what you say. That is a ridiculous mindset, thinking that because I'm older than you, you have to be completely ignorant to what is right and wrong. No. There's so much to touch on that it's hard for me to figure out to where even begin and stay on topic. I know that this will be so much more helpful when I actually have some followers and people that are giving me some comments to feed off of a little bit. I have a lot of wealth of knowledge of things that I just see things in a different light. Let me back up to saying that I was in GATES program, which is Gifted and Talented Students, as a child. I don't really remember a lot growing up, unfortunately, before a certain age. I was raised with a different family until, my memory was until I was 7. But I know that there was times before I was 7 that I was with my mom and my siblings because I have memories. I don't know how long I was with them. But I do know that I always felt different than everyone. My IQ apparently was higher than my siblings as well. But living with that other family, I was the only child, and she spent a lot of time teaching me things. She had me in dance and tap and hip hop, gymnastics. I just remember doing a lot of different things with her and playing the piano, and I'd make everybody sit down, and I had my microphone, and I was the star. I knew how to count to 1,000 before I went to school. She told me that she could tell me a Bible verse and I would memorize it at the age of 2 and be able to recite it. And I taught my first grade class how to read. I don't know. I don't remember that time. That's stuff I'm still working on to be able to unblock my chakras and be able to really reach my full potential. This is the start of my healing, though. These videos are not even so much for others. It's for myself. And, if it helps me, hopefully I'm hoping that it helps a whole bunch of others as well. I've always been told that I'm somebody that I've been able to encourage people to get through things, and my view of things are just so different. So that's why I feel like it's my duty to, not only for myself, self-growth, but for others to record this. So sorry if I post a lot, but I will definitely be doing as many videos as I can until I've mastered this. Thanks for visiting the Bougie Hippie. Holla.